Do you remember a while back there was a website launched called Datagamer.com? I think we talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
And then the slightly naughtier version called Shag-a-Gamer, which was a social network for gamers to meet up with people who they want to have sex with. And it was really upfront about it. Like, yeah, it's just about fucking.
Yeah, it's a bit crass.
It was just horrible, just really bad, and it just paints the real wrong view of gamers and everything in general. They released a couple of videos last week. These are hilarious. These are top tips for gamers in order to meet women. So I guess the top tips for us, for male gamers, right? I'll give you the description. This is from Shag-a-Gamer.com. It says Vicky, who's the exceptionally unattractive woman who's about to speak to us, lists her crucial do's and don'ts in the art of getting a girl to sleep with you during your first encounter. During your first encounter! Again, I can't stress that enough, man. You've just met this person on a crazy dating network, right? You know she likes World of Warcraft, and that's enough. From that, you're just like, right, after this date, we're going home, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the bad thing. That's mental. What sort of... just crazy. Anyway... We're going to listen to let's listen to the ad, and we'll see what you guys think, because this is the best way we can do this.
I love gaming, and I can go on all day about my kill to death ratio.
Yeah, you and me both, love.
What I really want is to find a feisty gamer guy or even a girl. When introducing yourself to a girl, unless you're into some really serious roleplay, you're going to have to just be yourself.
Okay. I'll try.
Don't fake what you like or try to be interested in something you're not.
Like Mass
sooner or
Effect.
later, you're going to get fragged. You've got to be in the game to win the game. Don't be afraid to connect with them hot girls and don't have no preconceptions.
Hang on a second. Don't be afraid to connect with them hot girls. Well, I'm not afraid. Why would you be afraid? No, that's kind of why I'm here, right? Yeah, first of all. And don't have no preconceptions. All right, like I'm struggling to keep my preconceptions about you, love, like under wraps at this point. Let's carry on.
Be super nice, say hi, ask some questions, but don't get carried away. Too many can sound kind of weird.
I'm not here for talking, after all.
Girls love compliments. We like to hear that we look nice, but don't let their minds go wandering.
So I should point out at this point in the video where you shouldn't let your eyes go wandering, the camera cuts to a close-up of her breasts. That's it. You can't see anything else. There's no face or anything like that. She's laying on a bed throughout this writhing, horrible experience. But it's just close up of the breasts now, so don't let those... Like, look away. Look away, lads. Carry on.
When hooking up with gamers, they might not always be on the same platform as you. Some like beat-em-ups and some like shoot-em-ups.
And some own a Wii.
You know how it is. Some like to give a good spanking, and others just like to try out a big gun or two.
What?
That's not to say that you can't get it on. In my opinion, opposites attract. When you get to a later level, you might have to meet the girl.
What? I haven't even met her. Do you know what I mean? Like, hang on. This is how I'm trying to get her into bed after my first date, but I've not even met her. I was already, like, you told me not to look at her a minute ago. This is, alright.
It's the 21st century. Everyone likes to play a game or two. But be sure you don't turn up looking like you've been playing WoW for 3 days. The shabby locked away in your room look is so 1997.
What? So, like, this is for gamers. Like, the shabby fucking locked in my room, I've been playing World of Warcraft for 3 days look is my look. You know, that's me. I'm a freaking, you know, what are you saying? Not that you can't now turn that against me. You can't
You're just gonna be yourself, but don't be yourself.
Yeah, try and rein in some of that primal weird geeky shit you're on about.
It's be yourself, don't look like yourself.
Yeah. It's crazy, right? Carry on.
Don't try to be something you're not, but a little
What?
effort is always appreciated. And lastly, no one likes a button basher. To get the really big points, you need to learn some skills and be willing to cooperate. But the most important thing to remember is not to panic. But if you lose your cool and just hammer away at any old button, then I don't think you're going to win any trophies. I think this applies to everything when meeting a gamer girl. So if you want to enjoy a bit of joystick action together, you better remember this, because if you don't...
Hang on. I've got to stop in there. I don't want to experience joystick action with someone else. I don't want there to be two joysticks in the room. I want to bring my own joystick, and you just have a controller port for me to go into. Like, if you're bringing a joystick as well, we have massively become confused somewhere along the line.
You're going to limit your rewards.
Oh, she winks.
This video was brought to you by Data-Gamer.
Get out. Yeah, that's the worst thing I've ever known in my life.
It's so sleazy and cringeworthy in one thing. It's just like...
It's the way it can't make up its mind.
I don't think I've ever had a woman make my skin crawl before.
Yeah.